and welcome to another video here on All Talk TV. I am your host, Miss Free. Hope you are all having a great and fantastic Thursday. And I am here with another sad. Well, yeah, it is. It's sad and it's disturbing. As you can see from the title, we're gonna jump right into this because I'm trying, you guys. I am literally trying to keep my emotions out of this, but you can't help it when it comes to situations like this. But yes, this incident occurred, I think 2 days ago in California, Riverside, California, where a man entered a elementary school, allegedly entered in a elementary school through climbing a fence to a 10-year-old girl. Let's get right into the story because I want to be quick with this one because relax, it ain't gonna be much. I'm not gonna ramble on and on. But let's get right into the story. A registered sex offender was arrested on suspicion of attempted child assault after allegedly hopping a fence into a Riverside Elementary School and entering a girl's bathroom. The Riverside Police Department received a report that a man was on the grounds at McAuliffe Elementary School in the 4100 block of Golden Avenue at about 12:30 p.m. Friday. Authorities said a campus supervisor observed the man come out of the restroom and heard a girl crying inside. The supervisor followed the man as he fled by jumping several fences into the parking lot, where he got in a vehicle and drove away, police said. However, the witness provided investigators with a vehicle description and license plate. Officers then responded to a business in Placentia where the suspect vehicle was registered and arrested Logan Niswanger, 32, of Riverside. Niswanger was booked into the Robert Presley Detention Center on suspicion of attempting sex acts with a child under the age of 10 and being a registered sex offender on school grounds. He was being held without bond. Parents said the school notified them of the incident about 2 hours afterward. On Monday, some said their children were still traumatized about what happened. Kathleen Yasnin told ABC 7 that her son was at lunch at the time. He said that all he could hear was teachers saying, "Run, hurry, faster, run, run, run." And that's what played through his mind the whole weekend. Yasmin said he did get up during the night. Said, "I had a nightmare, Mom. I'm scared." Dustin, another parent, said that among his concerns was if this is the first time this guy got caught. How many times has this happened? How many times has he done this? You know what I mean? Waiting in bathrooms for kids to come in. And guys, he has definitely done this again because the reason why he was registered is because he was exposing himself to children at another school. So he's definitely done this. There are a lot of wrongs in this, guys. One being the school. My thing is, Why were the parents notified 2 hours after the incident? Listen, we're talking about kids here, okay? These are children. These are innocent children. He's already sick in the head. We're not concerned with him. There is no help for him. He's already sick in the head. But for the teachers and the administrators that are out there, and you notify me 2 hours after it happens? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Listen, if the government is going to have this law in place about if you don't have your child going to schools, you, the parent, get arrested. If you're going to have that law in place, then I am trusting you to take care of my child from 8 to 3. If I can't trust you to take care of my child from 8 to 3, then my child don't need to be in your care. Because come on, you guys. We're parents here, okay? We women, we're all parents here. So, how would you feel if you got a call, you're at work? How would you feel if that call comes to you and say, hey, there was an incident out here at the school where that your child was involved in, where a man came in the bathroom and tried to assault her sexually. Just imagine you getting that phone call. How would you feel as a parent, as a mother, as a father? How would you feel? Yeah, you wouldn't feel too good. We already got to deal with school shootings, and now we got to worry about predators. This man jumped the fence, you guys. You know what that means? See, when I do stories like this, matter of fact, it doesn't even matter about stories like this. When I'm looking at stories, period, I immediately go to the brain. I immediately start to think, okay, what in the world was you thinking at the time? So this man, because he's registered, you all got to think about it. He's registered. So he since he's registered, he has went through programs to get this kick off his back. He went through all these governmental programs to help him get this monkey off his back. But yet you still do it. So I'm thinking this. If you jump the fence, that means you had an urgency to get to a child. So if you had an urgency to get to the child, then that program that the government put you in did not work. That's how I think. I'm thinking, what in the world is going on in your mind for you to jump a fence? When I told my child this, and she's 17, so I tell her about all this stuff because I want her to know everything, because I want her to be careful of your surroundings. I always teach her, wherever you are, look at your surroundings. Pay attention no matter where you are. I don't care if you're at a bank, a parking lot, a grocery store. Always pay attention to your surroundings. That will keep you out of harm's way. Always pay attention to your surroundings. So as I was telling her this story, she was like, dang, he really wanted to get to a little child. Yes. Yes, he did. To jump a fence? It was an urge, a sick urge that he couldn't control. This is why I made the common sense commentary video about the cop, the commenter that said, the victim is just as wrong as the suspect. Oh no, not in this situation. We're not doing this. So you're telling me these children are more in the wrong and not the guy that's doing it? This man jumped the fence. And then the school trying to make it seem like, well, it's no big deal. One parent was like, I'm just upset at the fact that the school is acting like it's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with a man jumping the fence trying to sexually assault a little girl. I'm sorry, SA. There is nothing wrong with this. It's like it happens every day. It may do happen every day when it comes to him. But here's a bigger problem. Because when it comes to these kind of people, they don't get no help. I don't name you all. I want you to leave in the comment section. Name one sex offender you know that has gotten help and he or she is healed from sleeping with little kids and they're not doing it anymore. I want you to name one. Because me personally, I don't know any. First of all, I don't know any personally, but the ones that I have read about, they continue to do it. Look at EDP. I guarantee you EDP is out here right now messing with someone's little child. Yep. Then there's another situation where the police, they made a statement saying, he said the most dumbest thing I've ever heard from a cop. Well, what do you want us to do? You want us to put barbed wire on the fence? Well, that'll make the school look like a prison. It's already a prison, sir, so you might as well. At this point, you might as well. If you all not going to keep an eye on our kids during the time they're with you, you might as well. Now, here at the elementary school that I live in, when the kids are in session, when they are in school, all of the doors at the school is locked, meaning you cannot get in through the side, through or the back. You gotta come up front. So I don't know how he got in, but obviously the doors were either locked or the doors were either open, meaning the door actually being open. Because he got in. He got in and he got in the girls' restroom. Now, why is America keeping these kind of people safe in prison? I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm when it comes to kids, no. Do not take their innocence away. Do not take their innocence away. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. How many of us can say we had a beautiful childhood? Not many can. Because we all have been through some BS like this. How many of us can say that? How many of us can say, I had a wonderful childhood where no one touched me, no one sexually ate me, no one got on top of me and hunched me, no one did it. I had a perfect childhood. That's why we messed up now in the head. How many of us can say that? Not many. And that follow us forever. He probably has messed up this little girl's head for the rest of her life. Because of him being sick. Because for him being a monster. Now she has to go through therapy and hope that works. This is why my cousin is the reason why she's a homosexual. It's because this happened to her when she was young. A family member touched her. She don't trust men no more. How many of us can say we had a good childhood? Not many. I can't say it neither. It done happened to me too. Then when we get older, we finally come to the realization, oh, so that's what that was when I was little. I hope the little girl gets therapy, because not only is the little girl traumatized by this, the children as well at the school is traumatized by this. You saw in the story where a little boy had nightmares. These kids are probably simply scared to go to the freaking restroom. But to the government, listen, if you can't watch my child from 8 to 3, F your rules about me getting locked up. Okay? Then Joe Biden talking about there needs to be a 13th and 14th grade in school. For what? So you want kids to go to school for 2 more years, meaning I'm in the 12th grade, okay, I'm in the 13th grade, I'm in the 14th grade. You want kids to go to school for 2 more years, and so what? They can get shot up? So they get molested? For what? Nah. If you can't keep an eye on my child from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., F your school. Because it's about my child's safety. Hell, I teach my kid ABCs and 1, 2, 3s at home. Because all we need in life is English and math. The rest of that mess don't even matter. Science, nope, unless you're going to go in the field. History, nope, unless you're going to go in the field. All you need in life is math and English. I can teach you that at home. Hell, Google is your best friend. If you can't watch my child from 8 to 3, F your darn rules about me going to jail. Because it's my child. My child is out here. So I'm trusting you to keep her safe. Y'all, I said it. I tried, y'all. I tried. I said I wasn't going to get here, but I tried. Because y'all, these are children. These are children. And this 32-year-old man is so sick and so twisted and so perverted till he climbed a fence. I want y'all to keep that in mind. As this man, and the fence is tall, by the way, as this man climbed the fence, not one time in his mind that his conscience said, stop, don't do this. Nope. He kept climbing. And once he got over, he kept walking. And once he stopped walking to the door, he opened the door. And once he opened the door, he walked into school. And once he walked into school, he went in the girls' bathroom. Once he got in the girls' bathroom, he was there to be a predator. And during all that time, during all those steps, from the fence to walking in the schoolyard, from the door, whatever door he opened, from all that time, not one time his brain said, stop. Think about what you're doing and go back home. Not one time. As always, I will leave the news clip at the end. But I'm done, y'all. I can't talk about this no more because I get there. Okay. Be sure to like, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for 71. We about to hit 100, you all. We about to hit 100. And I got to perk myself up because this story. Ooh, I hate this. But yeah, we about to hit 100, y'all. So please keep sharing the videos, keep liking the videos, so it helps the algorithm. Subscribe, and I will see you all. You all will hear from me on the next video.
Alex and Christine, first and foremost, the parents we spoke with are very grateful that the little girl involved was not seriously hurt, but they are very unsettled and troubled by what's happened, and they're now wondering if security here at the campus is strong enough.
Oh, I was disgusted that it even got that far that he was able to enter the restroom.
A police presence and uneasy parents at McAuliffe Elementary School in Riverside. On Friday, detectives say this man, 32-year-old Logan Niswanger, a registered sex offender, bypassed school security by jumping a fence and attempted to sexually assault a child in the girls' restroom. Now some parents want answers.
I'm just a little disappointed, a little upset how the district and how the school handled this situation, kind of making it seem like it was no big deal how the person was able to come over the gate.
The district says it too wants to know how he got in undetected, especially when in the age of mass shootings, the school has a fortified entrance, locked gates, 6-foot fences, and 4 campus supervisors on the lookout. The superintendent saying in a written message to parents, in part, it's understandable that everyone wants schools and districts to demonstrate decisive, quick action after incidents such as these occur. And that's exactly what we are doing by working closely with law enforcement and conducting a full investigation.
They're reevaluating their safety and security measures. I don't know if there's anything that could have prevented this other than putting barbed wire and larger fences and more security, but now we've taken a school that's supposed to be a safe, fun, enjoyable learning environment and make it look like a prison.
Ryan Railsback with the Riverside Police Department is praising the school's response. He says an alert and well-trained campus supervisor heard the girl's cries in the bathroom, then saw Niswanger running away and chased after him, getting a license plate and such a good description that police were able to arrest him only hours later.
We don't believe that he actually sexually assaulted her, but we do believe that there was an attempt to do that.
But it's the fact that he was able to get on the campus at all that has some parents considering volunteering to man the gates and having tough talks with even young children.
And I told my 9-year-old, if you see anything crazy, you got to try to defend yourself and get to a safe place. It's scary. There's no place safe for your kids nowadays.
Police say that Niswanger had no connection to this school, so they don't know how or why he chose it, but say back in 2015, he was convicted of indecent exposure and making inappropriate comments to children at a different school. Live in Riverside, Christy Fajardo, Fox 11 News.